Hey, how you doing? How you doing? We're welcoming you back tonight. I said we'd be in the fuller family kitchen. We'd be cooking dinner. We're going to do that in just a moment. I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you're checking it out. See you in a minute. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I act like I'm Rocky. How you doing? Uncle Jason here. No, I'm just kidding. But we're going to do some dinner tonight. And I set out in the back for dinner tonight, and here we go. It's a little stormy out. It's not as bad, but it stormed some. We are going to do baked spinach recipe. It's 350 in the oven. As you see, 350. Oven is on, ready to go. I'm going to show you everything's out here, what to do, step by step, and here's what you're going to need. You are going to need 1.5. Right back. Where did my spinach go? We are using pecan. I got to use it up. It's not fresh, frozen like they asked, but I'm using pecan. We're going to drain it out. But 1 1/4 spinach. We're going to use what we're doing because there's only 3 of us tonight. 1/4 cup flour. The eggs, a couple of eggs need to be beaten. 3/4 shredded cheddar cheese. 1 1/3 cup dried breadcrumbs. Bam. 2 tablespoons parsley, optional. But what we're going to do is we're going to add some that I think I have in here, and it is parsley flakes. And we're going to do butter melted, 1/4 cup, and a cup of milk that I have not got, that I'm getting ready to pull out of here, and we will do. Then we're going to do some salt and pepper. That's in here, and here we go with our ingredients. 350 degrees already done. Clean, spin, sturdy, and remove. And what I'm going to do is I am going to open this up, and I'm going to use the colander, folks. Oh, by the way, how you doing? Glad you're on here. Cool beans. We're going to use our colander. Look at that. Look at that. I got it away from the camera. Colander, folks. And we're going to take this spinach right over here, so she can just get the mess. I know it's a little dirty here, but we're going to take it all in here. We're trying to clean out. We've somehow got bugs in our drain we get every so often. And it's hot water, not even warm hot, but it's still cold. So, it's drained, it's rinsed. And let me sit here. And what we do, we'll get that man, I don't know, let it drain some. And we want to move all excess water, chopped spinach, arranged spinach, and flour layers. Nestle beaten eggs about midway. Now here's what we're going to do. Combine cheese, breadcrumbs, mixed onion. So what I'm going to do is let that dry. I'm going to take this over here in this butter. And I'm going to take these eggs, take them out of here. There's 1 egg. There's 2 eggs, folks. And we're going to get our crushed fork. And we're going to beat our eggs. I'm sure you know how to beat eggs. There you go. We'll get making scrambled. And I'm going to put them in with the spinach. We're not going to do layers. We're just going to do it differently. Alright. That looks good. This should be good and ready. And it pretty is. It's a little bit wet, but it's a lot dry. You can pat dry it. If you pat dry your stuff, it's good. But we're going to do this. I'm going to put a little bit in here with my fingers and layer it. And we'll layer it with our, well, my spoon for the butter. Alright. What I'm going to do is put some egg in here. And I'll put the rest in layers. And we'll put that back where we don't need it. Out of the way. Hope your Tuesday's been good so far. It's not been bad. It's not that bad. I'm a little tired again. I don't know if it's because I'm off work so much or what it is, but I'm tired. Okay, we get all the egg in there like so. And as Justin Wilson used to do, he'd tell jokes in between his cooking, but let me get a paper towel. I'm not Justin Wilson, and I'm not a good joke teller, so we're going to open this up. And it appears, if I remember how it does, got it right. I remembered it. That's just a look at a draw for you guys. Oh, I've been having some posts out there, some asking on some of these videos, how you like the videos, what do you want more of? Is the quality right on spot, or is it stuck? I hope you've got on those already and you checked. I've had a couple friends that said 2 of the videos, they tried to get them on their end. It wouldn't work. It's working on our end as of now, so I don't know. I have one video that's kind of screwed up, but it goes through, and it was from my heart of this to talk, so I'm leaving it. Unedited, a mess. We got that. Okay. Combine cheese, breadcrumbs, mix, and optional parsley if desired. Sprinkle over top of spinach. So what we're going to do is this is eggs. And what I'll do is not waste a bowl. Cheese, breadcrumbs, mix, and optional parsley. Sprinkle over top spinach, mix butter, margarine, milk, salt, and pepper. And we have, some reason, flour. And I'm going to find where flour goes. Alright, get the flour going in with our egg and our spinach. So I'm going to need that in just a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mix that in. Mix it in, should be in layers it says, but this is how I'm doing it. Okay, let's make sure it's incorporated good with the egg and the flour. And I'm going to need, let me get on here, make sure bam. I'm going to need cheese, breadcrumbs, and what I need is my cheese. And when I told you cheese, it is 3/4 of cheddar, and I'm going to use this one here. Put 3 of these in. Bam, fresh cheese, mild cheddar. Hopefully I can open this trigger up. Okay. Me fix today. Your Uncle Jason's in trouble with the tank. Well, when all else fails, cheap. Amplifies. This is not my day for cheese. We will take 3 of these. There's 1. Two, and I'm going to get a little extra. And there's the extra to make 3 because 1 didn't go very well. I'm going to put that in something else. Don't want to lose cheese. I need breadcrumbs. BBM, this is for half a cup of breadcrumbs. And what we will need as we, more cheese, don't want to waste. We will have, let's see, I'm reading this because it's one I found. I've done it before, but I don't remember it all, so I'm going to make sure I get it right. You got to have the breadcrumbs, cheese, mixed, and optionally parsley. And I'm just going to put some parsley, your choice, because I want some. And that's a good heart of parsley. And look at that, folks. Cheese, breadcrumbs, and parsley mixed in. So you know I'm getting ready to mix. And what we're going to have is butter too, and I'll show you where the butter goes. And we're going to mix this up. I'll use this spoon, it won't hurt. Here we go, mixing it. Well, making a mess, but I'm mixing it. Alright. Then I'm going to have butter, which we got here. I'm going to have milk, salt, and pepper. I need a cup of milk. I'm not really supposed to lift anything like this. But my wife, my assistant, fry lady, forgot to have me remember the milk. So, I just got it. We will pour it in with the butter. And we will pour in some pepper. Right here, pepper. I'm going to need this for the other recipe. And I need a little bit of salt. And salt is right here. We're going to put a pinch of salt. Because sometimes you get too much. You get add, but you can't take away. And I've been guilty of putting too much. And we will do this. We will actually combine cheese, sprinkle over top of spinach, mix, burn, pour all over the ingredient. Now this is mixed. It's going to be done this way. Pour. Come on and take a look. We pour all over this mixture. We're going to make it mix by hands. Hands are washed. Seems like a lot here, but it's going to be good. It's going to be tasty. Alright, and then what we'll do with this is I'll take my spoon and I'll mix. I'll pour over like so, evenly around, and it looks like it's a lot of liquid. We will put it in the oven. Carefully now. As you see, I can knock them down very easily. And that, my friends, are going 50 minutes, and we'll be back when it's done. We're working on something else. Just come back. All right, we got that spinach bacon in the oven. Take a look. Yum, 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 yum. We're doing something which is boxed side out, but I'm going to kick it up. And we are doing beef stroganoff. I've got the beef in here already cooking. As you can see, it's a little hot. Let's bring it over so you can see. Stroganoff is on. It is hot. It's steaming. And what we will do is we are going to follow this. And I'm going to tell you what we're doing step by step. We got 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 pack of already developed mushrooms, but we're going to opt out because I don't have any mushrooms, and it's going to have some kind of mushroom flavor in this packet. We're going to do some chopped onions. It's right over here, bam. The lady behind the camera did it, my wife. We got garlic cloves finely chopped. And what I'm going to do is if I have them, they will sit right here. Fresh garlic mixed. We have beef broth. That is 1.5 cup. Ground beef is already in there lean. Washing your sauce. Bam. Salt. Pepper right here. Flour already right there. The 1/4. And the salt and pepper is 3/4 salt. But eyeball your pepper and salt. 1/4 all-purpose flour. 1/4. We got a cup of sour cream. Omitting. Don't have any sour cream. And we got egg noodles that's going in right over here along with these. In Italian flat parsley if desired. We're going to pour that on, and here we go, folks. Melt butter over in heat, cook the mushrooms, onions, and garlic. And what I'm going to do is put the butter in there. Along with that, there's 1 tablespoon and 2 tablespoons because everything's starting to stick. Turn your heat down just a little. I'm going to put my onion in. Half an onion, that's what I chose, not a full onion. And we will get this down. Just like so. Bam, bam. And double bam, as Emerald would say. And the garlic. I'm just going to take some and eyeball some garlic. And that sounds about right. Even looks better. We're going to stir this in. We try to get the onions translucent. They're a little bit brown in like color. I'm not sure what you mean, but you know translucent. And it's a little soft too. We got the butter, we got the onions, we got the garlic going. Smelling good. Smelling good. And then what we're going to do is we are going to let that go 5 to 7 minutes. What we're going to let that go, we're trying to get ahead here. We're going to set aside, but no, we're going to leave it on here. Stirring the beef. We got all that already, so we mix it all together. That's my choice to do. It'll still come out just as good. But what we're going to do is we're going to put a cup of beef broth. We're going to put it on it actually. That's 1.5 cups. And what I had said, that should have been a little bit longer on the onions and garlic, but we're putting it together. It'll be, and what I said is 1.5 cups of beef broth. 32-ounce container if you buy it that way at the store. We usually use bouillon cubes in water. And then we're going to do 1 cup of Worcestershire sauce. And what I'm going to do with the Worcestershire sauce is cup doesn't seem right. So let me see. Okay. No, that is not right. We're just going to eyeball Worcestershire sauce. And I want to make sure I tell you halfway right on the Worcestershire sauce. And 1 tablespoon. That's a little bit of a tablespoon. But a little bit of extra. Kick it up a notch. I'm trying to get this quick so I know the video is going to be a little bit lengthy. I'm going to try to shorten her up. That's where I'll still keeping it real, but I'll just cut some things and make it shorter for you. Salt and pepper and heat to a boil. And what I'll do is I'll add a little pinch of salt. Bam. I might put a little bit, bam, more. And the pepper, the ground pepper will be right here. What I'll do is I'll eyeball the pepper. Or you can use just already black pepper already done. This is a pepper mill. And we're going to let that go, and we want to let that get good to a little bit higher on the heat. We'll set that off to the side. And again, I mash my meat with my potato masher. It gets everything fine. I like it. I'm doing it. Always have. Okay, we're going to heat this. We're going to beat the flour, and we're going to put it all in here. And then we're going to add to a mixture boiling. And what I'll do is I just put it in now while it's boiling. The flour, 1/4 cup of the flour. Not a full 1/4 cup, but that is just what I chose. And I'm going to get the mixture over here. We shall beat it.
Okay, never mind.
Bring it over here. Right over here. Here we go. It's whisking away. Look at that boil, folks. Look at that boil. Okay, if you can get back, I'll show you what I'm getting ready to do. I'll put it right there. Let that go. And I'm going to look at this box mix. And we already have onion in there. We don't have the pasta stroganoff, but we're putting it in now. We got some left. We got the meat already in. And we're going to put provolone American cheese. I might add some of that in there just for kicking it up. It sounds like it's a cool idea. This does have ingredients of mixture already in it. But we add it with this. So when people say, oh, you're making a box mix, I tell them you can do anything you want to kick it up a notch. It's better homemade, but we're going to kick it up a notch. We're going to put this in. And what I'm going to do along with this now is turn this down a little and go over here to egg noodles. And I'm just going to eyeball the egg noodles, folks. Enough for our family. My hands are clean. There's a good helping. And I put another little small handful. And I say for what we got, 3 of us. Good, Mama? Are you alive back there?
Yes, that'll be a good amount.
Cool. Just want to make sure she's ticking. We're going to pour this in because it is burning. And what I'm going to do is add another cup of water. And I will do it from here. And maybe I'm doing something that you see is wrong. Comment and let me know. There's my water. I'm going to leave it in here. I'm going to stir this stuff. I'm going to let it go till it gets a lot in here. And what I'm going to do is, according to what this says, it wants you to 8 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're just going to keep a timer, a watch of it for 8 minutes. I'm going to leave it just like this. Maybe bring it up to a little bit of an extra boil. And we will be back and we'll show you what it is. Now what I've done is I added a recipe of ingredients. Oh, what I'll do is this too. Parsley flakes, folks. I want to add a little bit of parsley flakes. Optional. But there we go. And I took this and I've added some garlic, some Worcestershire sauce, some butter, some flour, an onion that they already called for it, but I added a little bit extra stuff. And this is what it's going to look like when we're done. It's going to look good. It's looking good now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a box mix. And I'm that much into stroganoff because I had it when I first got married. Seems like old sign. Stroganoff with sides. But this is a box mix and I put a little stuff extra. So what I done was I added a little extra to a box mix. So it's not from a mix. If you just have a box mix, you try to make a quick meal, throw it together and add a few things in the box mix, and you got a meal. Because everybody sometimes has time to throw everything homemade together when they have kids and they've worked all day and they're just tired. I want to throw a quick meal together for the kids to eat. This is a quick meal, and I add a little bit with it, which wouldn't take that much. Few minutes extra time to throw in. Let's get off here, and we'll be back when it's done, and with the good stuff in here is done. See you in a few. Alright, we'll turn this off. Can you hear? This is done. We are going to take this pot with Mickey Mouse. Woohoo! And we're going to put it, by the way guys, we are going to bring it up, back before you burn yourself. We are going to take it off here very gently because it's hot. So look at that, folks. Does that not look good or what?
Very tasty.
This is done. We'll stir a little. What I'm going to do is take a little bit of mild, kick it up a notch from, again, the recipe in a box or in at the store, pre-made. And I'm going to stir this in. And again, this is from a ready-made packet. So here we go. Cheese in it, bacon in it. We got a plate, and my wife made salad already, French-style salad. But we also have this, and we can have either one with it. Leftover classic ranch. And what we will do is we'll plate up food. I will get this young man first. I can use the same one for the same thing because it won't matter. Andrew just got in the door. There's a little of that. Now this bake is hot, so I advise to be very careful. We're going to show you what it looks like. Look at that, folks. How's that look?
Very good.
And we're going to, does anybody want any salad or want it later? Alright, let's make a spot for salad. Hot. Well, where am I going to? Salad is not going to be easily on this plate. So we'll mix it over and we'll make salad. Put that right there. We'll get this salad right here. And it does have cheese and everything. Alright. I don't know what he wants. He can put anything on he wants. And then he's going to test it and then we're going to cut out. I'm off to the side. I'm behind the cameras. You can talk while you want to, camera lady.
How is that, Andrew? You try the stroganoff and try the spinach. That just came out of the oven.
Thank you very much. I was outside now. I'm freezing. I want something hot.
Go right on ahead.
That's too hot.
I told you.
I didn't get that taken care of, folks. The noise is still on there.
So it's good? Should they make it? Is it worth having again?
I didn't try the salad because I can't get this.
Well, everybody knows salad's good, so we're going to say something here. Let me have this thing. Let's do this. Come right here, folks, my wife, my lady. Let's do this. I'm going to turn it around. Are you here? Let's close this out. I'm sure we can see each other. I'm just hoping that you'll try this. I am going to see how long this is and chop a little bit to make it a little bit shorter. But I hope you liked it. It was stroganoff from pre-made, and I added some to it. So yes, you can kick it up. Spinach baked from a recipe. I've made it before, but it is good. Fresh spinach is probably better. Frozen's even good, but if you can, as long as you drain it good, it's alright. I just want you to try this at home. And by the way, I'm not messages on here. Comments, actually, messages, comments, wherever they are. But leave some. And let me know what kind of recipes that you make, that your family likes, that you want me, Uncle Jason, and my wife, and Andrew to try. And we will stop now. We will try this. Don't forget, if you're checking this out, I'm glad you did. Stop. I'm glad you did, and this is the scribe face. You'll see that right there somewhere on this video, and you will subscribe. And check out any other videos that's on here. We want you to check them out. But most of all, we want you to go be the man or woman God has created you to be for this crazy world. Subscribe to these videos. Be a part of this channel. We love each and every one of you. I don't care if it's 5 to 8 subscribers or 1 subscriber. You matter to us. And subscribe. Check out all of our other stuff. Till next time. Peace out.
You're supposed to say subscribe, like, share, and try.
What are we trying?
Trying the recipes.
Well, I didn't know there was an order to this thing, but she said there is. You're supposed to say it like that. I don't believe so, but that's what she wants you to do. Do the order, she said, please. And if you're checking us out, cool beans. Until next time, peace out from Uncle Jason.
Bye.
Following her around.